Never had any, because I've always been able to make it.
Wow. And when you start to look at this, you start to see that it's really a whole matter of consciousness.
It is consciousness, it's awareness. You're stressed out without it. Your life is compromised without it. You can't do anything. You can't think straight when you don't have money. I don't even blow my horn at people for fear they might be broke and ugly. Because they'll kill you. People that are broke, and don't let them be ugly, they will kill you. They will kill you. People, when during the summer, when Mama didn't have any money, if she didn't catch the number, we were real quiet. Y'all making any noise? No, ma'am, Mama. Let me tell you. I'm telling you, it just, where did crime take place? High unemployment. That's where drugs are. That's where every time the unemployment goes up 1%, 10,000 women are beaten, arguing about trying to make $5 go where $50 need to go. Children are brutalized when there's no money. The suicide rate goes up 1.3%. Money, the lack of money is the root of all evil.
That's what my mentor said every day.
Yes.
Ike,
people criticize him for it. Let me tell you something. When they told me you need chemotherapy, and I said, well, will the insurance company pay for it? And they says, no. I said, how much is it? $3,000. Here's a check. Boom. Then I was able to prove I don't have cancer. If I didn't have money to pay for that myself, I would have submitted myself to them putting that poison in my body.
Wow.
Statistically, people with money have less heart attacks and strokes than people who don't have money.
Woo!
I'm telling you, you live longer because of it.
And it goes back to the script.
You can get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
You can laugh all the time. And even holy people look better when they laugh. Watch this.
And money can buy beauty.
Oh, yes, it can. It can make you look better. You know, people look at me right now and say, I don't care he on that midnight train no more. He look all right to me. He look all right to me, honey. Let the record show. He can be my pimp. I'm sorry. I'm on some new medication. I told the bishop to pray for me before I came out here. I said, Bishop, you need to lay hands on me. If you're a prophet, you know I ain't going to do right. You know I ain't going to do right. I got issues. I'm so sorry. I got issues.
Oh, my goodness. With the right amount of money, you can go from ugly to beautiful.
Yes. There are a lot of people who think I'm cute right now. But without money, I would be ugly. They say, honey, he got a face only a mother could love. I'm telling you. I mean, when you got money, people say, oh, he got earlobes like Denzel Washington. He walked like Wesley Snipes. When you got money, people, you start looking cute to people. You really do. It's a shame, but it's the truth. Wow. Really, you can fix yourself up.
When you have the right number of zeros in your check yearly,
yes.
You can go from dumb to genius.
Absolutely. People, they call Henry Ford an ignoramus.
That's right.
But because of his money, they got builder's name after him.
You're right, because he only got an 8th grade education.
Yes, absolutely. And so it is, as a result of our level of awareness, the things that you're talking about, as I said, the reason we're poor is because we've bought into the lie. You don't deserve it. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, who wrote The Miseducation of the Negro, he said, if you can determine what a man shall think, you never have to concern yourself with what he will do. He said, if you can make a man feel inferior, you never have to compel him to seek an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. And if you can make a man feel justly an outcast, never have to order him to go to the back door. He'll go without being told. And if there's no door, his very nature will demand one.
Oh, my God. Les Brown. Jesus.
Yes.
Wow.
And so that's what we have to help people to do. The science of becoming, helping people to overcome the psychic disrepair that continue to manifest this level of self-hatred instilled in us in slavery, and so that we can become the great people that we were born to become. We are an unrepeatable miracle. You have greatness within you. You were chosen one out of 400 million sperm. God had something in mind when he said, I want you, I want you, I want you.
Les Brown, this is amazing. When is your next event? Because I definitely got to come.
I have an event on July the 17th and 18th at the Sheraton Gatewood Hotel.
July 17th and 18th.
Yes, and I'm teaching people how to tell their story and to sell their story so they can make a difference and make money too.
Now, what city is this at?
It's in Los Angeles, California, at the Sheraton Airport Gatewood Hotel. It's limited seating, so people who are interested, by them watching your program, we will give them $500 off the listed price of
What
that.
will be the price of this?
The price is $2,500.
$2,500.
Yes, and they can come for $19.95.
Now, I want to know who would come with the master prophet to this event. And this would be amazing because then the 17th and 18th, Pastor Deborah, what are we doing that day? Is that a weekend? What is that?
That's a Friday and a Saturday.
That's a Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Honey, will you fly with me to California, honey? July 17th and 18th? Because you want to write stories. My wife has some books in her. She wants to write stories about angels and stuff. She gets into a lot of, she has several books in her. But honey, he's going to teach us how to write stories. This is a whole new change for me because, see, I've always been principle oriented. And see, you're trying to wake up stories in me.
Yeah, because the stories, how people live their lives, are a result of the story they believe about themselves. We teach you how to distract, dispute, and inspire. To distract a person.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
You drop bombs when you speak. Distract.
Dispute, and inspire. We teach you how to tell your story so you can distract a person or an audience from listening to the story that's in their heads. And through the strategic telling of your story, they begin to back away from the possibility blindness that's causing them to be stuck. And then they are inspired to do something different with their lives. Distract, dispute, and inspire. That's what Jesus did. They said, never spec a man. He said he was a master teacher. He's a master storyteller. As kids, Mommy, tell me a story. We love stories. We're wired to listen to stories. So we could use stories to change people's lives. That's all movies about. That's all television is about. That's all when people go to church. God so loved the world. He gave his only begotten Son. So what we're doing is teaching people how to tell their story that they can make a difference in people's lives and they can build an incredible financial future for themselves.
So let's look at this. Jesus, they were getting ready to stone a woman. Jesus writes in dirt.
Yes.
You think he's starting to tell a story?
Yes.
To make those people drop the stones?
Distract them, absolutely. That's a distraction. And what we do is, if there are 500 people in a room, there are 500 individual stories that's going on. So what I do is teach you how to enroll those 500 individual stories into one committed listing so each person will feel that you're talking to them one-on-one.
That's a gift. See, now my wife over there, I heard her say that's good. That means she almost got the credit card. She's almost going to sign both of us up. She said that's good. So that means that that means that we can have people out there that are watching on the internet. You can teach me how to begin to impact them in such a way that every one of them says, he's talking directly to me.
Yes, you can change their lives and teach them how to do it.
So you distract. What is the dispute?
Dispute, because when you tell the story, you have to tell it strategically. A message has no power in and of itself. You have to take into account who's going to hear the story. How do I craft it in a language that they can understand and relate to it? If you notice Jesus, he was a strategic communicator. He did not tell carpenters to throw their nets overboard. Carpenters didn't work with nets.
Exactly.
So whoever he spoke to, he used the metaphors and examples from the tools that they work with. I will make you fishermen of men. He was very strategic. All of this is biblically based.
Yeah.